What is up, you guys? It is me, TANISHiA, and I am back with another video. Hey, girl. Hey. I just want to take this time to thank everybody for coming to watch my videos. If you are new here, welcome. I am here to bring you luxury in a wig when it comes to Luvme hair. If you are not new here, thank you for coming back. Thank you for your support. I greatly appreciate it all. You know, sometimes this can get really, really hard, even though it's just a wig video. But sometimes behind the scenes, trying to get this content out and feeling appreciated can get really, 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 really hard. And I'm just here for you guys, and I am here to make sure you are getting these bomb ass wigs that I bring to you. Show you the real, show you the ups, the downs, what is good, what is not. That is what I am here for. If you are new, that is what I bring when it comes to showing you guys these lovely wigs. So with that being said, let's get into this content. Let's talk about this new girl that I got, because baby, she is really, really cute. So if you are looking for a salon-free glam, this is a baddie that you need in your collection. First, coming out the box, she comes with flawless layers. She looks really, really stylish to me. This look is really giving a elegant, sophisticated kind of look, and I haven't even put it on yet. This wig is a 5x5 is what it's giving. Maybe a 4x4, maybe a 4x4. So on the safe side, I would say between a 4x4 and a 5x5. But you do get a lot of playing room. I don't have much details on what kind of closure this is, to be honest with you. I'm just pulling her out and seeing her, and the information that I got is not there, nor is the name to this wig, but I will leave you guys the links. But we do have enough closure to where if you want to pull it to a slight side part, you can. You can't do too deep of a side, but I think with this one, the middle part is going to eat, given how she is constructed. This is a bob wig, maybe a 10, maybe a 12, really pushing towards a 10-inch, because she looks really, really short, and the length from the cap is not too long. So with that being, I would say that this is about a 10, maybe a 10, not long at all. 12 to be safe. The construction to this cap is very basic. No real special thing going on with this cap right here. This is the basic wig construction to this cap. We do have our 3 combs that we see here. 1, 2, and 3 for extra security. We have our adjustable straps. And I have to get my adjustable band because I left her in the box. So here is my adjustable band. There is a tag on it basically stating that this is your adjustable band. So make sure when you look inside of your box, you look for your band. You do not want to leave your band in that box, because she is very important when it comes to our installs. This is how the band will look. Possibly, hopefully, they have upgraded the bands to this beautiful Luvme hair monogrammed band. Purple and black. Love the colors together. Really eats. Really cute. You do have your silicone backing or your rubber backing on this, so that you get that extra hold when we put it onto our head, so we aren't getting a whole lot of slipping and sliding, which is a plus when it comes to these bands, because we know we can get a little rough with the wigs, and we don't want no slipping and sliding. One thing that I did notice while inspecting this wig, because I inspect them right when I get ready to do the video, so I can tell y'all the truth when it comes to these wigs, and it's no sugarcoating, no nothing. But one thing that I did notice is that the side combs are removable. So if you want to take those side combs out of your wig, you can do that and just put them back in just as easily as you take them out, which is great for us. Both of the side combs do that. The back comb does not come out. You also get wig caps in your box, so you don't have to go to the store and buy any. And these aren't your original hard looking wig caps. This is the HD wig cap to where you can see through it, just in case you want to do a full bald cap method and glue it down to your head. You could possibly do that, but I do not opt into doing that. If you do have a bigger head, the girl can get a little tight, but I like the tightness so that it does not slip, slide, and slide off on my head when it comes to me using this, because sometimes these caps, they do slide. So with the tightness of this, it does have a little bit of a squeeze, not too much, but just enough to where it does not slide. I'm gonna go in with my bestie, my wig bestie, and I'm gonna blend this into my head just a little bit, because I need this to blend. I do not want my cap showing up under my wig, because that just defeats the whole purpose of me paying all this money, or you paying all this money for a wig, and then somebody can tell it's a wig. Girl, what are we doing? We don't need none of that. And we don't need people all in our business. We just want them to tell us that our hair looks good. So make sure you blend that cap into your skin color, your makeup color, whatever you have going on. And a key tip for me is use the cream. Do not use the powders. The powders can get really messy. The liquids can get really messy. Cream contour is one that can be the most controlled, because we want to be in control when it comes to our looks and our hair and everything else. Control, control, control. So with that control, just to make sure you are getting the cream, because it helps. It really, really helps, and it doesn't make as much of a mess, especially if you are already dressed and ready to go, and your last step to getting ready is putting on your wig. Make sure it is a cream. Per usual, what I like to do when it comes to putting on my wig is I like to flip my wigs inside out so that my lace is folded down. My back of my wig is folded down, so when I get ready to put everything on, I can just pull it back. So with that, I'm going to take my band, go ahead, place that on the front, adjust my adjustable band to the tightness that I would like my wig to be. Make sure my band is not coming out of this, because sometimes they do come out. So make sure my band is not coming out or doing anything crazy. And I am going to pull this down just like this and slide my lace back. Adjust it around my ears just a little bit, because this does have ear tabs so that you can feel around to see where your wig needs to be laying. And this is laying pretty good. It is laying really well. I'm going to push my band up just a little bit so that it is not irritating me. Getting into this part right here where my lace is, I may have my wig a little bit too tight, seeing that my lace is kind of like sticking up right there. You may not can see it in the camera, but I can definitely see that. Make sure no hair is laying up under there, which it is not. That is a win. It is a win. So I am going to say that this is a 10-inch, because she is fairly short on my head, but the look is kind of cute. It really is. It is really cute. I wasn't for sure if it was gonna eat like how I thought it was, but straight out of the box, cute. Are we gonna do a little bit of touches? Yes we are, because y'all know I wouldn't be me if I didn't put a little bit of my touches on there, and we're gonna get into that. So first thing that I am going to do when it comes to this is, you see this right here, there's a little piece on here. I'm going to cut that off just to see if my wig will lay a little bit flatter. And I'm going to do that on both sides. It's just an extra precaution when they make the closures before they sew them on the wig, so that the closure does like stay together per se while you're sewing it down to anything, whether it's your head or your wig or whatever. So I just cut those off because if I do decide that I want to pull my hair back, like if I run my hands through it, nobody is going to see that because that is a little harder to cover when it comes to the makeup and it does show more prominently. So I do cut those off every single time. Anytime I see that light textured thing, I just go in and cut that off. I am going to leave her. We're first going to leave her in the middle part because I think I want a little bit of a side swoop. But what I did not mention about this wig is the highlight. Loving the brown highlight. The brown highlight is something that I really, really like. This is for my girlies who are scared of color, but you still want to try a little bit of color. These brown highlights really give you that look, that little, this is what I need in my look. So I like that. It's not too much. It's not too bright, but it's just, yeah. If you feel as though you need to blend your makeup or your lace into your head again, just go in, tap a couple of taps onto that hairline of the wig. Nothing too big, nothing too fancy. Just tap that onto there and then it should blend right in with whatever makeup you're wearing. And I like to use that brand because even when I want to wear my hair when I don't have makeup, all I have to do is just rinse that off just a little bit and she still does what she needs to do as far as rinsing it off and all of that. Get into this. This is how it looks straight out of the box, layers and all. This is laying flat to my neck. There is a little tab in the back that lays flat to your neck. Right here, you just push your comb up under there and boom, you have everything that you need to have when it comes to setting this wig. If you need to adjust the bands in the back, you can also do that if it needs to fit a little bit tighter. I don't want my wig to be any tighter than what it is, so I'm just going to leave it just like this. This wig does have a lot of body, a lot of shine, a lot of bounce. And to my girlies, because this is a human hair wig, if you shampoo it because you don't want it to be as shiny when it comes out of the box, oops. If you don't want it to be as shiny, just go ahead and shampoo the wig. That'll take a lot of the shine out of it. So now as far as styling, I do have a couple of things that I want to touch upon, which is this right here. I don't want this to be as high in the top as it is when it came out of the box. I don't want that, so I'm just going to take my flat iron, or not my flat iron, my hot comb, and I'm just going to go in and lay that down just a little bit. I do want my front to stick up just a little bit, have a little high rise in the front so that it gives it a little bit of a look, kind of like a curtain kind of thing going on. But also, I want my curls to be a little more defined. So I'm going in with my blowout brush to curl this. This brush really, really helps when it comes to just not doing a whole lot, just enough to make it give it like a little bump, kind of like a body curl, not too much of a curl like a curling iron would do. If that's how I can explain it best. It gives it more of like a layered bump, body wave kind of thing, kind of like when you go to get a blowout. That's what it gives when it comes to this brush, and I really, really like that. Let's see, do I want to keep that flip or do I want my layers to go under? I think I'm gonna, for this first look, I'm just gonna keep my layers up under. If they flip out, it is what it is. I kind of like this for a sophisticated, messy look where it's not too neat and prim and prep, but it's still elegant looking. Yeah. So with that, we're going to leave it just like this. Pull it back a little bit. Because I think that's what they really intended this kind of look to be for. Kind of to frame the face a little bit more. So I like this wig. I like this, especially for my girls who just want to throw a wig on and go. You don't want to do too much work to it. I do like this for you guys. That really, really helps when it comes to this. It just gives sophistication. So just so you can see it further back, just to get an all around look, this is what the wig is giving. Just a little bit, not too much. I like that. I like the fact that this wig is very, very simplistic. You do not need a salon. You do not need a friend. You don't need to phone a friend. You don't need to really do anything when it comes to this wig besides put it on. So it does give what it says it gives. On the website, no, skip the salon. That's all you got to do. Skip the salon. Put this wig on. Comb it out just a little bit. Put your own little touches to it if you want to flat iron it. If you want to curl it a little bit more. You can do all those things. Especially given that they have put all these nice, cute little layers in here. Just to give us a look that you'll love. So that is it. That is all. I'm definitely keeping the middle part. If I did do something to this wig, it probably would be move this over a little bit more to have kind of like a side, like a little side part to it, just to give it more of a little sassy, sexy look. But other than that, the way that it comes is how I love this wig straight out. So I definitely recommend this wig. This wig is a 10 out of 10 recommend, especially for the beginner girlies who don't know what they're doing, or the ones that just don't have the time. If you don't have the time, she definitely will put in the work for you. That's all that I have for this video. All the information to this wig will be in my description box as well as my comment section. Don't forget to use the coupon code. Make sure you use my coupon code to get a percentage off. As always, it will be TANISHiA, TANISHiA. Always, always, always my name to save you a coin, and it does help me out. In the end, I do get commissions on these videos, just for the ones that always ask and want to know. Yes, I do, but that does not stop me from telling you the truth when it comes to this wig. Now, if you want something bad about this wig, for the ones who are looking for something bad, this wig is pre-cut for you. I did cut a little bit of the lace off in the front. That is not nothing bad, because for the girlies who want to actually put a little bit of a glueless spray or actual glue onto this wig, that gives you enough room to do that without messing up the integrity of the hair and the hairline, so it does not ball as fast. So that's your negative. That's all you get, because it's nothing bad to say about this wig at all. With that being said, I am out of here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.